I know you know, but for the listeners, the reason I say you run to win is because, look, as a defender, you extend far more energy than you do as somebody on offense. When you, look, as a defender, as a defensive lineman at least, you explode forward, and then you have to stop and pivot and go left or right to catch the run. Or you have to be able to fight off somebody and then get to the quarterback. Meanwhile, you also have to slow down so you don't knock his head off anymore. As linebackers, explode forward for the run, back up for the pass, left, right for the pass. And then you have to be able to go deep. Then you have to be able to attack when somebody has the ball. DBs and safe DBs are the same way. Now, when you're on offense, you're exploding forward, going left, right, and then running to a spot. It's not that much energy. So when you run the football and you get pounded and pounded, RC is a legitimate boxing expert. Thank you, RC. He understands that the reason you throw that jab out there, you jab, you hit body. And then when the dude is tired, you knock his ass out. That's the reason you run to win, you throw to score. Because they're running, it's the body blows and the jabs, and then when you play action, throw it deep, your legs are tired, ask Richard Sherman, and then you get booked over the top. It's simple. It was Jason Garrett calling the same with Dwayne Haskins and under John Gruden. Yeah. Dwayne Haskins Jr. under Jay Gruden. Exactly, man. It's not difficult to coach football. But all this exotic, these fancy words to, if I'm a 300-pound man and I'm leaning on a 250-pound man, after a while, you're going to get tired. And that's why you run to win, you throw to score. That's it, man. It's simple. That's why I beg y'all, look, man, I'm not an expert, but I beg y'all to stop listening to the TV and just watch. I challenge anybody in the world, the very next sporting event you watch, put on some music. Shout out to my Uncle Richard, who taught me this years and years ago. Big up to Uncle Richard. I couldn't have been no more than 11 years old. My mom used to send me at my Uncle Richard's house, and we'll watch sports. And he would always have some jazz playing in the background while the game was on. And then I asked him one day, so we call him Hammer. I say, Hammer, why you never have announcers on? He said, what I need them for? I know what I saw, but they gonna tell me what I just saw. And it made sense. I still listen for years, but now that I've gotten older, I don't need the announcers on. Now, if you really want to tell you what, y'all, if you really want to announcers and you really want to listen to the announcers, turn on the radio, because they have to tell you what's going on. They have to inform you. They don't have time to offer their opinions. They have to give you the real deal Holyfield. So if you really want to get what's going on, listen to the radio. Otherwise, these dudes on TV, okay, I'm gonna give y'all an example of what I'm talking about, y'all. How many times as a player got hurt the first week of the season? He's out for the season. He comes back around week 6 of the next season. Oh, no. He gets hurt week 6. Let's say middle October, he gets hurt. He out for the season. He scores a touchdown week 1 of the next year. And they say, he hasn't had a touchdown since October 25th, 2019. Well, goddammit, he ain't played. What kind of dumbass information is that? This is why I beg of you guys, turn the fucking volume off. Watch the game, you will learn. You'll learn a bunch of things. You will start seeing holding. Depending on if you listen to the radio or with a Homer station, but some are biased. Yeah, some of them are biased. Exactly. Shout out to RC again. RC is a major contributor to the show. I love when I see him in the chat room. He always offers perspective. Awesome brother, man. Shout out, salute to you, RC. Facts again, HRap. Listen to the World Series on the radio. I'm telling you, man, unless you're on a Homer situation, if you want to listen to CBS Sports, don't listen to your hometown radio. But if you can listen to a radio station, that's the best way to go, because they ain't getting you the real with this. But the whole get down with with the TV. These people are jokes, man. Another thing, man, I'm sick of them trying to downplay the awesomeness of my brother Patrick Mahomes. I am a Oakland, Los Angeles, Las Vegas Raider fan. I picked that team when I was a little boy. I stayed with them due to my coach, Jimmy Fields. Again, this is the Jimmy Fields Memorial Show. Jimmy Fields taught me stay with the team that you pick. Because I was about to switch over to being a Bears fan when I was 11, and Jim was like, "Do you like the Raiders?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, you don't have to be a Bear fan. You can pick your own team, and you can still cheer for the Bears." Shout out to Jim for teaching me loyalty. Big ups to my coach. But back to the situation. I'm a Raider fan, so I have no dog in the fight with Patrick Mahomes. But why y'all acting like the second biggest comeback in Super Bowl history is ho hum? They keep saying he had 3 bad quarters. Well, Tom Brady had 4 of them last year. Tom Brady had 4 bad quarters in the first Super Bowl he won. Tom Brady had a damn good 3 quarters and 10 minutes in his Super Bowl against Philadelphia. But y'all don't want to bring that up. Y'all always trying to downplay Brother C. And then it's cats like me who come up and point out these biases, and people want to act like, oh, rap, it's always about race. Y'all make it about race, man. I like the competition. Some of my favorite players are white players, and Larry Bird is one of the greatest ball players that I want to see in my life. But I ain't trying to hear it. Eric Mancini was hating on Mahomes this morning. Exactly. Said he played bad most of the game. Fuck out of here. Exactly. Why are we talking about how bad? What? But when Brady do it, it's the greatest comeback in the history of the world. Mahomes do it. Hey man, I don't give a hot goddamn what you do when you win. Because guess what? Jordan shot 42%. Jordan is a 50% career shooter when he was with the Bulls. He knocked him down when he came up with the Wizards. But for a career, Jordan was a 50% shooter. I think he shot 40% or 38%. It was 38% from the field in that last game in Utah when he smoked Byron Russell. Who gives a damn? It's just like when they talk about Kobe. He scored 60 in his last game. He shot the ball 50 times. Who gives a fuck? He scored 60 and they won. Why is it that y'all always highlight these bros? They don't want to kick the bros and then want to get mad when we point it out. Y'all want, oh man, why it always got to be about race? Because y'all keep making it about race. People like myself, Chuck, Joe Houston, Kirby, and the rest of my listeners, we like talking ball. We don't want to talk about this race shit. We like talking about who was kicking ass, who I was rooting for. This is my team, but y'all force us to go race. Y'all won't allow us just to enjoy it because y'all racial biases keep showing up, and then we have to counter it. So, tell you what, mainstream media, people who think the bros, like myself and others, bring up race too much, tell y'all what, call the game straight down the middle, and we will do the same. Point blank period. The last thing I'm talking about in this whole Super Bowl, and this last thing I'm talking about is this. The refs. Please, people, sports is a whole lot of fun. Refs making bad calls is part of the get down. If y'all don't understand that, I'm sorry. Man. Some of our greatest arguments in the barbershop, at cookouts, at work, around the water cooler, at the lunch table, whatever, is because of bad plays. I'm not saying I look forward to bad calls, but let's stop acting as if again, Jimmy Fields and every other coach in the history of the game, one call does not make you win or lose. I saw people on Twitter, the announcers, Greenberg and all, probably Mangini and all those guys talking about this Grant Kittle's push off. I played defensive back. That was offensive pass interference. Point blank period. I don't know if it's physically possible to be chasing a man top speed and jerk backward, only your shoulders. So if you push the dude off you, that is pushing off. Therefore, that is a penalty. So please miss me with oh man, they was tripping the refs. That was a great call. And stop with this bullshit about they shouldn't have called it in that moment. It happened in that moment. They called it in that moment. Second thing, when homeboy from the 49ers, number 33, jumped up, it's because four of the top QBs are black. That's why they're mad. Shout out to RC. He is 1,000% correct. I totally agree with the brother RC. I totally agree with RC. Look, man, y'all made this thing racial. Y'all said we weren't smart enough to do this. Y'all created these obstacles for us to overcome. And now that we overcome them, to quote the great Ice Cube, bow down to a player that's greater than you. That's it, man. That's just it. But this in the end zone. Everybody who knows anything about football understands when you jump up and don't turn for the ball, that's called face guard. Face guarding is illegal. Did number 33 look back? No, he didn't. It is clear if you don't look back for the ball, you're doing something illegal. So, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, haters and bitter friends, the refs did nothing wrong. Period. Stop. Come on, look, man. If y'all don't understand the rules, if y'all don't understand the game, please stop looking at ESPN. Tune in to the end of the bench. Tune in to Ben from BS3. Tune in to the other brothers on Spreaker with sports shows. We're going to give y'all the real, man. Because I'm tired of this. Oh, the refs cheating. They not cheating. It's fixed. Please explain to me. If sports is fixed, why in the fuck are you watching? Because, okay, correction. Here's a better question. If sports is fixed, why do you get emotionally involved in it? It's fixed. Because you know what? You know what's funny? It wasn't fixed when Kobe and Mike was winning. It wasn't fixed when the Bears won the Super Bowl. It wasn't fixed if you were a Cowboy fan and you win the Super Bowl. It ain't fixed when the Steelers fans win. It ain't fixed when the Giants win. It ain't fixed when the 49ers win. But when your team loses, it's fixed. Get the fuck out of here, okay? The fuck all the way out of here with that bullshit. Start walking this way and don't stop until you the fuck out of here with that shit. That's some bullshit. It ain't fixed. And if it is fixed, stop watching. Oh, they just don't want this. Bruh, stop watching. If this ain't what you want, don't watch. And if it is, keep watching. Another thing, stop with identifying and being angry about racism in America. Stop, y'all. It's America. That's what the country is built on. Y'all tripping. But anyway, man, I want to thank you know what? Before I go and log out, I need y'all to continue to listen. I got some Black History information coming up. If you go to the first link, it's a health and wellness information at the top of that link. Please, if you don't do anything else, listen to the very end of the show, the last 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes of the show, and listen to the very beginning of the show every week, because I am providing health and wellness tips at the very top of the show, and I'm providing Black History facts at the very end of the show. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. I want to thank Ben from BS3 Sports for making me the inaugural winner of a monthly gift card. Man, I really appreciate it, brother. People tune in for Ben from BS3. And before I tune in out, man, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in every week. Reach out to us on iTunes, man. Rate and subscribe to our shows on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Go to the Built for This Network YouTube, man. Keep jamming, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in every week, man. Come in, hit the like button, share on Facebook and all your other social media platforms. We really appreciate the support. This is HRap B. This is Built for This Network. I need you guys to tune into this Black History Fact. I really appreciate you guys supporting the network, supporting the show. Tomorrow, we are having part 2 to Brothers Gonna Work It Out. It is a conversation with black men. We're going to talk about some of the issues that we have with each other. We're going to talk about some of the issues that we have in the community. And we're going to talk about solutions to how we can become better men and raise our kids better, be better uncles, be better friends. Tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, 7 p.m. Central Standard, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Built for This Network. Number 1 Chief Rocket Jersey Burn, and I'll be with him. We got DJ Knox. We got DJ Mukadeen, the two-step king. We got Chiz Roundtree, Knox and Roundtree doing the